Okay, she's
Ready?
good at.
When a system is unjust, the storyteller's voice must be heard. We must use our voice to raise awareness. Black lives matter. All lives matter. I am Oba William King, a member of the National Association of Black Storytellers and a member of the Chicago Association of Black Storytellers, an affiliate group of NABs. And this story is called Joe Brown. Now today, the Equal Justice System, the Institute for Equal Justice, they released a report about lynching in the United States of America between 1877 and 1950. It seems that in their research, it indicated that there were more African men and women and children that were lynched than originally thought. Well, see, this number of the ultimate number of Africans that were lynched during those years, nearly 4,000. See, lynching was a form of terrorism. It was used against blacks during the time of this period where mobs and mobs of whites would hang, burn, shoot, or beat black people. It was a form of intimidation, a form of control. One of those who lost their lives during that time was a soldier named William Little. The accounts of that time state that a few days after being released from the military, Mr. Little, right around his home, he'd taken a train, and when he got off the train to go to his home, he was surrounded and beaten by the white members of that community because he was in uniform. A few days later, he was caught again wearing that uniform. They had stripped him naked of his uniform, but they caught him again a few days later. He tried to explain, those are the only clothes I have. But they beat him to the point of death. You see, this intimidation, this kind of behavior was designed to control black people. I'll tell you a story of Joe Brown. Southern trees bear a strange fruit, blood at the leaf, blood on the root, black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, yeah. Strange fruit hangs from the poplar tree. My name is Joe Brown. I had a saxophone. I took a job nights washing dishes to save up the money to buy my saxophone. See, the money I made at the cotton gin, I gave that to my mama. But the dishwashing money, that was for my saxophone. You should have seen it the day I got it. It was so beautiful. Clean and shiny. Silver valves. That bell piece, gold plated. $210. That's a lot of dishes. I never learned to play much on my saxophone because on the way home, the night after I got it, a couple of men and a woman, they started yelling at me. I was scared, so I ran, and they chased me. I thought I was getting away with some other men. They came up from around the corner, and they cut me off. They knocked me to the ground and started kicking me. They took my saxophone in the case, and they beat me. They tied a rope around my wrist and dragged my body down the road behind a truck. They hanged me from a tree in front of my mama's house. I didn't even know that girl. I never liked her. I never wanted her. I was just playing. I was playing my saxophone. I was playing my saxophone. She was dancing. I played and she danced. I played. She was dancing. I guess I'll never play again. Man, if I'd have learned to play that sax, I'd have been so good. I'd have had solos. I'd have had my own band up in Harlem. I'd have played with Jelly Roll Morton or W.C. Handy. I would have been on the Arsenio Hall show. But because of racism and fear, I ain't never gonna get to live my dream. Find a way to stop this violence. My name is Joe Brown. I had a saxophone. Southern trees bear the strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the black bodies swinging in the southern breeze.